Kevin, it's cold and it's windy, but it's a very happy dressing room just back there behind us. A 2-0 win away at Buxton today. A first win on the road for Telford in something like over 2 years now in the league, and most importantly, it's 3 points.
That is the most important thing. That the stigma of not winning away for so long is hopefully a monkey off the back now, and we can look forward. And it's important that we enjoy today's result, but we understand, and off the back of what we've done today, Tuesday's going to be really, really important to us now, and that's a little bit the measure of how big this result will be. But delighted for all the fans that have travelled with us and continue to stay behind us. I'm delighted for the players as well. They've worked really, really hard, and it is encouraging when you can put a performance and get a result like that off the back of their hard work, they can then feel that there's a reason why we work as hard as we do in training, why we need to stay disciplined and focused whilst at training and away from training. And credit some boys there that have dug really deep for us and been through obviously a difficult period, and probably we are in still a difficult period. You look at our league position, it's not where we want to be, but we'll enjoy that and look forward to Tuesday.
Sure. Cagey first half today. I thought we had slightly the better of it, but then I think the opening 10 minutes of the second half, it felt to me as if there was a growing belief there that the game was there to be won, and obviously that's what the players went on and were able to do.
Yeah.
Did you have any particular message at half time?
It wasn't so much any sort of message. I thought we were really solid in the first half and understood and managed the elements as much as anything. Obviously we kicked into the wind and realised that we might be a little bit backs to the wall. I think we limited them to a moment where Joe's pulled out a fantastic save to keep the game at 0-0. It's a big moment right there. Getting in at half time, and then I thought we did come out really fast in the second half, and we're looking to force the issue and played with a good intensity. Moved the ball really well and recognised, it's probably as well as we've moved the ball side to side and opened out play and managed those moments. I think after that, Buxton have come into it and we've allowed them to, because you didn't score in that period, they've grown into the game a little bit. And you have to understand, away from home, you are going to be under the cosh at certain times. But it's recognising that and being mentally able to deal with that, and which we spoke about beforehand, and realised that there'll be times there when we have to be a little bit, a bit more robust. We did. Dealt with big moments, limited Buxton to not many real, clear-cut chances, I don't think. I think there's a header there that's a bit of a half chance, which, fortunately for us, that's probably their biggest moment in the game, I think. To go on and show a little bit of quality for the goal. Two loanees, both getting goals is fantastic. Lewis coming in and working as hard as he did, has given everybody, gives everybody a lift. He's a tenacious and hard-working striker, and again, hopefully, we can be a stepping stone for him to progress his career.
Sure. There are a few boxes ticked there in that there was a clean sheet, which I know, as a manager, you always be pleased with. The fact that a lead was gained and held on to is another thing, but it's about doing it consistently now, isn't it?
That is the big challenge. It's not good enough just to do it in one game and not the next, and we need to build up that bit of momentum and positive momentum, and that's what I've spoke about on numerous occasions. I think the lads have been unfortunate not to have had an away win before now. I think the games that we've played, where arguably we could have taken 3 points. I thought we were excellent in the first half against Bradford and should have been in the front in that game. And you have to show that bit of resolve to come through those difficult games when things don't quite go your way, and we'll need to do that on loads more occasions this season. But like I say, that just the feeling within the group, and Adam coming in and Luke coming in, just that, they brought a little bit of positivity and belief and desire, and again, hopefully equally with those two, that we can be a stepping stone for them to move and progress their careers forward. They're fantastic lads, come in and had a really good effect, and if we can find a few more of them, it'll complement what we've got there, and hopefully, like I say, keep us winning games.
Sure. Clearly the points are important in respect to the league table, but I think also as well that for the players to see a reward for the work they've put in and to remember how this feels and then think, right, if I want that again, we just have to repeat the things we've been doing. It's about getting good habits, isn't it?
It definitely is. It's, it's finding that consistency, and as I say, as a management group, having the players to have something that's tangible there. The 3 points is the most important thing, to align with the hard work that they're putting in is really, really important. Sometimes you can look at it, and we have worked them hard on Tuesday, and I took a video of the session. It's a damp, cold, windy night. It's not ideal for training conditions, but they got on with it. And some of the lads there that don't want to, some big boys there that don't want to haul themselves around, and it's not the easiest thing to get their big frames up and down the pitch and run as hard as they have. And I said to him Tuesday, excellent. And when you go into games, take that as a bit of confidence. You work really hard, and that's what you do. And psychologically, you can get through games with a strong level of concentration. And I love it when it does come together. Equally, Tuesday we're going to be tested again, and know we need to find that little bit of resolve. But that's what shapes you as a player and as a person. And I love it. When the boys work as hard as they do and get some reward for what they've done.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good opportunity against Kettering at home on Tuesday, to build off the back of this one. They didn't play today, their game was called off, so you've got that question of will they be rusty or will they be rested? We won't know until the day. But
yeah, and we can't control that, can we? They will have rested up well, and we'll have obviously high energy levels, but it's important, as I say to the boys, that we condition ourselves now, between now and then, that away from home we're living right, eating the right things, sleeping in the the right way, and making sure that we're on the front foot come Tuesday. And hopefully, we are making inroads and we are starting to improve. Never take anything for granted. Tuesday's a tough game. It comes with a different set of challenges. But like I say, there's players there that have been through difficult periods, and I'm not saying it's not difficult for us now. We're still bottom of the league and still have a hell of a lot of work to do. But hopefully, we can all see that there are improvements happening, and through the hard work, there's improvements on the field. And just be great to go and get something out of Tuesday as well.
Nice to see smiles on the faces of the away fans when you went to them at the end of the game as well.
Yeah, you couldn't speak highly enough of them. As I say, it's not easy to follow a football club and to keep spending the money that it costs to come to games and travel away. It's not cheap, and when you're not getting results, what a challenge that is for our supporters and any supporters. But they keep turning up, they keep backing their side, and it's great credit to them. Out of any of us, they deserve it more than anybody. I'm just delighted. Like I say, I just wish I could given this occasion a bit sooner than now, but we'll be working hard to try and do it on a more regular basis and find that bit of consistency, and hopefully we can lift ourselves out of the position that we find ourselves in, and again smile on a more regular basis.
Sure. Kevin, really appreciate your time. Thanks very much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you.